What is polyphasic sleeping? Humans sleep in 4 different stages, with the first 2 being light sleep and the last 2 being deep sleep. The duration of both the first 2 stages and the last 2 stages make up 50% of the total time we spend asleep. The last 2 stages have shown to improve cognitive function and memory retention. This means that the 2 deep sleep stages have a vital role in our daily lives. Polyphasic sleep is splitting your sleep up into multiple segments throughout the day, and uses sleep deprivation to decrease the time spent in light sleep stages. As you can see in this picture, the deep sleep stages colored in pink stay the same, but there is an overall decrease in the gray light sleep. This adaptation doesn't happen immediately, but happens over the course of a couple weeks of consistently following a polyphasic sleep schedule. The more popular polyphasic sleep schedules include the Everyman 3 and the Uberman, but there are still many more. This diagram displays some of them by showing the time we spend asleep in blue and the time we spend awake in orange. One of them should look familiar, because Mexican culture actually already follows the biphasic siesta schedule. One of the benefits of adopting a polyphasic sleep schedule includes efficiency. It might not seem related, but sailing has been one of the best examples of how a polyphasic sleep schedule works and its results. A field study was done on 99 long-distance sailors. These sailors went solo for extended periods of time. A researcher by the name Claudio Stampi analyzed the sleep schedules of the sailors and found that the best performance results were obtained by those sleeping for periods between 20 minutes and 1 hour, and for a total of 4.5 to 5.5 hours of sleep per day. This result is supportive of polyphasic sleep schedules, which commonly include those characteristics. A poll by Gallup found that 46% of young adults aged 18 to 29 get 6 hours of sleep or less per night. The American Sleep Association marks the adequate range for young adults to be between 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. This means that 46% of young adults suffer from chronic sleep deprivation. By adopting a polyphasic sleep schedule, people can more efficiently use the time they spend asleep. This could decrease how sleep-deprived young adults are without increasing the amount of time they sleep each day. One thing people commonly underestimate is the dangers of drowsy driving.
All day, sleep-inducing chemicals have been building up in your brain, and they'll eventually send you to sleep. You may think you can fight it, but you have no conscious control over when sleep happens, or where it happens.
British researchers have found that driving after 17 to 18 hours of being awake is as harmful as driving with a blood alcohol level of 0.05%, the legal limit in many European countries. This danger is evident when looking at the statistics of tragedies. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, drowsy driving is a factor of more than 100,000 crashes, resulting in 6,550 deaths and 80,000 injuries annually in the USA. This number could be reduced if those suffering from sleep deprivation followed a polyphasic sleep schedule. They could keep the same or even increase the number of hours spent awake while simultaneously increasing the amount of deep sleep they get. This, in turn, would increase cognitive function, resulting in less sleepy drivers and less fatigue-related crashes. From the percent of people with chronic sleep deprivation, we can see how much young American adults value time awake. Following a polyphasic sleep schedule could end up adding 10 to 20 years of waking time to your life. This time can be spent doing anything you want, from learning a new language to picking up a new hobby, or even just spending time with your family. Chronically sleep deprived or not, polyphasic sleep has a benefit for everyone and will make the world a safer place.